One of the keys to a successful home building business is to deliver genuine value. Regardless of the market conditions, giving customers what they want and need distinguishes your company from the competition and creates a sustainable business model. Of course, delivering value is easier said than done, but not impossible. And it takes a value-driven culture to execute it properly and consistently, something Al Trellis knows a lot about.
I would argue that a value-driven culture is a culture in which, above all else, we understand that our very existence depends on continually delivering value to the customer, products and services at a price that they believe is an attractive price for what they're purchasing.
So how do you pass along this culture of value? To Trellis, these values aren't taught, rather they're caught.
What we mean by that is it starts at the highest levels of the company. You have to catch the values. It's not something that people can create by themselves or think up by themselves. They have to be something that everyone lives, that's something that everyone in the company believes in. And I think if you look at some great American institutions through the years, it's easy to understand what we mean.
So catch these, Al's 4 keys to a value-driven culture.
I think loyalty to the customer is basically a commitment to give the customer a product or a service that meets their needs in a timely way, in a pleasant way, at a price that they believe is a fair price, both financially and emotionally. Loyalty to your employees is the next loyalty we'd have to talk to, and I would say that ordinarily it comes behind your loyalty to your customer. And it means that you owe your employees a fair wage. I believe, not everyone does, that you owe them some participation in the success. Loyalty to the craft would be your obligations as a builder to build a product that will exist for a reasonable amount of time, a product that when you drive by in 20 years with your kid in the car, you can say, I built that house, I built that neighborhood, I built that community, and feel good about it, not, didn't you build that, Daddy? Oh, no, we don't talk about that place. That's loyalty to the craft. We still have to be good businessmen, which means we're fair, but we're firm. We're ethical, but we're not crazy. We're committed to doing business the right way.
The difficulty here? You can't equally spread your loyalty around.
Basically, these loyalties will be in conflict, always at some level, sometimes at a much higher level. There's always trade-offs. That's what makes cultures in companies, is the decisions about which loyalties are higher in any given situation, any given circumstance. So when that employee is abused by a client, how do you handle it? Do you tell the employee, well, you just have to take it because they're our best customer? Or do you tell the customer, we don't behave that way and neither can you? That's where the conflicts in the loyalties arise. And that's what sets the culture of a company, how they deal with those conflicts.
So is your company operating in a value-driven culture? You may think so, but Trellis has a few key indicators to let you know.
Well, for one thing, in both good times and bad, there's a strong demand for your product and services. Number 2, you have minimal attrition in your key people because your loyalty to your employees has helped you to maintain them. You have a company that is always fresh, and most of the employees, almost all the time, come to work feeling like today is another adventure, not today is another day of drudgery. So I would argue that it's about how you feel, how your employees feel, and how your customers feel, as measured by both the financial and emotional success of the company.
Good advice from the leading expert in the field. You can get more advice like this right here on Build TV. Ideas to help your business. I'm Jeff Lancashire.